The Thinker is a bronze sculptured man by Auguste Rodin, and it is located in the Rodin Museum, Paris. It shows a man sitting while portraying a thinking gesture. What does this mean to you? It demonstrates the importance of deep reasoning, which only a few can relate to. Most intelligent men display some attributes that make them more knowledgeable. If you examine the lives of intelligent people in society, you will discover that they are different from the rest, and this earns them judgment from others in society. Watch till the end to discover why intelligent men are judged by society. The judgment of intelligent men is mostly a result of being different from society's expectations, and this makes people see them as strange. Also, given the fact that only a fraction of the world's population makes it to this category of men, there's no hiding space for them. Therefore, society segregates them only to judge them by their attributes. Let's get right into it. They avoid drama. Imagine a scenario where you got into a movie argument with a total stranger on a social media platform. Perhaps you even made a comment that sparked outrage, thereby getting trolls to target you. But you keep replying to every one of them, even the random comments. How does that feel? Fulfilled? Or do you consider this a waste of time? I will tell you this, from an intelligent man's point of view, that is such a waste of time and no satisfaction is gotten. A truly intelligent person would not even have started an argument because they know when their intelligence is respected. And trolls don't care about logical arguments. They care about frustrating you, getting you worked up, upsetting you, and watching you lose control. You will run into many trolls in life, in your office, in meeting rooms, in social gatherings, and on the net. The loudest person in the room is usually the one. Foolish people will engage. A truly intelligent person will remain silent. The quietest person in the room is usually the most intelligent. Therefore, when the average man sees an intelligent man avoiding drama, they judge him and tag him as weak. Their schedules are on a different level from the populace. There is a saying, "You judge what you don't know." Quite true. As humans, we have our own perceived systems of work, and when we see another individual have an opposite system, we brand them strange. For instance, most intelligent people work with a sleep schedule different from the norm. Due to work and other duties, countless people in modern society have adjusted to various schedules. Many people who work night or swing shifts sleep throughout the day. Intelligent men always prioritize their jobs and frequently take on challenging tasks for others. Some people may be born with the tendency to stay up late, while some people may be early risers. Consequently, socializing for intelligent men isn't always possible due to their irregular schedules. You might just see these men enjoying the peaceful tranquility of the night or early morning. They are frequently bustling. The people they hang out with have learned to meet up with them when they're free. They often have different perspectives. Curiosity is the driving factor behind intelligence and is inextricably related to it. Intelligent men spend numerous hours contemplating and paying attention. They frequently acquire a unique view of the world as a result. When they are by themselves, they can feel closer to the universe and themselves. Additionally, people with unconventional thinking tend to be the greatest inventors and creative geniuses. They can see problems that the normal individual would overlook thanks to their special perception. Books are their close pals, earning them the nickname bookworm. Reading is conceivably one of the activities that best enhances intelligence. This notion is supported by scientific observation, according to an article in Advances in Child Development and Behavior. The survey claims that reading improves one's vocabulary, conversational abilities, and general understanding. Most intelligent people are voracious readers who avidly devour books to learn new information. Even in a busy library, most patrons select a lone table or alcove for reading. Smart readers can write more effectively for both business and pleasure. They speak only when needed and are careful in communication. This makes people regard them as being too reserved. Unproductive talk bores intelligent men. If it's not a logical and thoughtful conversation, then they are not interested. However, some intelligent men may have turned to observers or analysts in social groups due to their constant irritation with being misunderstood, especially if they are introverted. It is fairly uncommon for highly bright people to have used their analytical and observational talents to ascertain the unwritten social norms or etiquette, and then use these maps to move around the world. They may be able to pass as members of a group, but they do not feel that their true selves are recognized or heard. The most brilliant people are typically the ones who listen more than they speak. They frequently have excellent communication skills and are attentive, engaged listeners. They are capable of thinking about other ideas and insights despite their enjoyment of seclusion. Their home is their comfort zone. They rarely leave the confines of their space, making people regard them as snobs. They are naturally uneasy around people. I suppose that would be comparable to being an introvert. They are more contemplative because of this. Usually, intelligent individuals don't act impulsively. They enjoy doing the math and are deeply analytical. To develop plans and set goals, they frequently prefer to be by themselves in their rooms. While less likely to be spontaneous, intelligent people aren't hesitant to challenge the status quo. They prefer that every step be included in their plan. They are outstanding organizers when working with a group. They have more quality time to spend with the precious few in their circle because they don't associate with large groups frequently. Their time alone provides them with more fascinating topics to talk about with others. Additionally, they frequently draw inspiration from their family and friends. Making friends is difficult because it is hard to find people with similar characteristics. Many intelligent individuals opt to live alone and have fewer friends. Instead of pretending to enjoy a chat with their former college mates, they would prefer to hang out by themselves. They would rather spend the evening studying math than having fun. Instead of consuming content, they would rather spend their time providing value. Intelligent people are aware of their intelligence. It might involve programming, reading scientific texts, or networking with successful business people. They will keep doing it because they are confident in its effectiveness and enjoy doing it. The opportunity cost is too great for them to give up this time if someone begs them to. To move them in a different direction will require a lot of pull and occasionally a push. Likewise, don't expect smart people to change. Expect them to be selective. Individuals with high IQ are fundamentally highly independent beings. They still love interacting with others, especially when there is an interesting intellectual link or exchange. They might not, however, agree with the normative idea of what a partnership should look like. For instance, they don't think they have to work with a corporation for everything. They require a lot of alone time to refuel and have undisturbed thinking time. They prefer to gather in groups for discussion and personal development. A demanding, all-consuming partnership can cause someone to feel suffocated very fast. Numerous commonly accepted methods of dating, such as frequent texts or regular phone conversations, are ineffective for them. They analyze everything logically before speaking and drawing a conclusion. Being very clever implies possessing the power of logical thinking. You have discovered from life experience that you must edit yourself and refrain from brazenly expressing your innermost feelings. Even though what you say is logical and well-intentioned when you speak your mind, even to yourself, some people may find it insulting or disrespectful. On the other hand, intelligent men strive to act as their actual selves, which includes not diluting their words, not faking smiles, not starting pointless small chats, and not entertaining flawed logic. They all end up coming off as mean. They are always on the lookout for the next big win. The majority of intelligent men have excellent work habits. They frequently derive the most pleasure and recognition from their successes. They are likely described as workaholics who don't know how to unwind by the few in their tight circle. It's not like they don't make time for leisure. Brilliant people may spend their free time exercising, reading, writing, and engaging in other solitary pursuits. Even in their free time, they consider how they could work harder and more effectively. They prefer to work alone. Being intelligent usually includes intellectual curiosity that may require some amount of independent study, which to a really smart man is fun. Also, intelligent people may have a hard time finding peers, not in any moral sense, but a social one. They have interests that bore the hell out of a non-smart person, and they must pursue these interests alone or with one or two partners. Therefore, society will look upon these traits and judge them, perhaps as having pride. Now that you know why intelligent men are judged by society, I'm sure you would like to know how to hold your masculine frame, or why Sigma males are emotionless. Click on the image to see the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.